Virgil van Dijk's new Liverpool contract. An extraordinary detail: in the span of a week, Liverpool fans have been treated to a double dose of good news as the Reds secured two monumental contract extensions. First, it was Mohamed Salah who committed to an additional 2 years at Anfield. Now, Virgil van Dijk has followed suit, putting pen to paper on a 2-year extension that cements his place at the heart of Liverpool's defense for the foreseeable future. This sequence of events has brought a collective sigh of relief to the Liverpool faithful. There were moments over the past few months when it seemed like the club might lose one, or even both, of these world-class players on free transfers. The anxiety of such a scenario loomed large, but the masterful negotiations led by Liverpool's sporting director Richard Hughes have yielded spectacular results. Both Salah and Van Dijk are not only staying, but are thrilled to continue their journeys with the Reds. For Hughes, this represents a significant triumph. By retaining these two pivotal players, he has safeguarded Liverpool's immediate future and avoided the daunting task of finding suitable replacements. Van Dijk's decision to stay is particularly crucial. As the club captain and a cornerstone of Liverpool's defense, his presence is invaluable both on and off the pitch. His leadership will be instrumental in guiding the team through an anticipated summer of transition, ushering in a new generation of talent while maintaining the club's competitive edge. Virgil van Dijk's extraordinary contract terms: it is no surprise that Van Dijk approached his contract negotiations with a clear vision of what he wanted. At 34 years old, the Dutch defender recognizes that this may be his final major contract. With this in mind, he ensured that the deal would secure not only his legacy, but also the future of his family. According to a detailed report by David Ornstein of The Athletic, Van Dijk's new contract is a record-breaking agreement. It is believed that he is now the highest-paid defender in Europe, earning an astonishing $400,000 per week. This figure underscores Van Dijk's immense value to Liverpool and reflects his status as one of the premier center-backs in world football. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the deal is its simplicity. Unlike many modern contracts, which are riddled with release clauses and performance-related breaks, Van Dijk's extension is straightforward. There are no provisions that could prematurely end his time at Anfield. This is a testament to the mutual trust and commitment between the player and the club. Why Van Dijk deserves this deal? To understand why Liverpool agreed to such terms, one must consider Van Dijk's impact on the team. Since joining the club in January 2018, he has transformed Liverpool's defense, leading them to multiple trophies, including the Premier League and Champions League titles. His composure, aerial dominance, and ability to read the game have made him an indispensable figure. Off the pitch, Van Dijk's leadership qualities have also shown through. As captain, he sets the standard for professionalism and dedication. Younger players look up to him, and his influence extends beyond the dressing room to the club's broader culture. In this sense, the financial outlay on his new contract is not just an investment in his talent, but also in the continuity of Liverpool's ethos and ambition. Moreover, rewarding Van Dijk with such a lucrative deal sends a strong message to the rest of the squad and the footballing world. It signals Liverpool's intent to remain at the pinnacle of the sport and their willingness to back their key players. This is particularly important as the club prepares for a transitional phase, with several players likely to depart and new faces expected to arrive. The wider implications of Van Dijk's extension: Van Dijk's contract extension is not just a win for Liverpool, but also a statement of intent. By tying down their captain and defensive linchpin, the Reds have shown that they are committed to building a squad capable of competing for silverware on all fronts. The timing of the deal is also significant. With the summer transfer window approaching, Liverpool can now focus on bolstering other areas of the team without the distraction of unresolved contract negotiations. The stability provided by Van Dijk's continued presence will be a crucial factor as the club navigates the challenges ahead. Additionally, this deal sets a new benchmark for defenders in world football. Van Dijk's status as the highest paid defender reflects the evolving recognition of the importance of defensive players. Traditionally, attackers have commanded the highest salaries, but Van Dijk's contract demonstrates that elite defenders are equally valuable. Looking ahead, Liverpool looks to the future. Van Dijk's role will be pivotal. His experience and leadership will be vital in integrating new players and maintaining the team's cohesion. Moreover, his performances on the pitch will continue to inspire and elevate those around him. Van Dijk's commitment to Liverpool is a testament to the club's allure and ambition. Despite being courted by other top teams, he has chosen to stay at Anfield, where he believes he can achieve even greater success. This decision is a ringing endorsement of Liverpool's project and a source of pride for the fans. In conclusion, Virgil van Dijk's new contract is a landmark moment for Liverpool. It secures the services of one of the world's best defenders while reinforcing the club's commitment to excellence. As the Reds prepare for the challenges ahead, they can do so with the confidence that their captain and defensive leader will be at the helm, guiding them every step of the way. He's shown no signs of aging either. Some players may have lost a yard of pace by this stage of their careers, but not Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk clocked the fastest top speed, 34.9 km/h, for Liverpool in the Champions League this season, which also ranked him among the top 5 centre-backs after the group stages of the tournament. He's still one of the best around and deserves this new extraordinary contract. Meanwhile, US fans are just delighted he's staying on. We probably would have offered him even more to stay. Credit to Hughes as well for delivering on one of his key objectives after joining the club.